Hello, hello. Y'all know the drill by now. So let's just get to it. Blah. So let's just get to it, shall we? I lost my words there. That's okay. There we go. Oops. Let's head in. Log off the mage. Set free for all. And get to it. We are at 75 runs, 8 boss encounters, 0 SGC. I remember to rebuff intellect, so that's nice. Let's feed the pet because he's about to come down a level of happiness. Clear inventory a little bit while we're here. There we go. Kill a fire guard. Great soul. Go a little bit insane. What's our XP like? 64%. Okay, so but yeah, we did some leveling though, so it's not all from here, obviously. Gotta figure out why the monitor keeps blinking like that. That's worrying. It is a brand new monitor. Literally got it today. I have to guess it will be the cables. Oh, we have to sacrifice any demon. Hey, it's at least a good spot of ads. So 4 ads we will have now, which is my favorite. We have mana this time around, I think, right? Okay, good. Hello, Crable. How's it going? I think I replied to it, if it's the same one. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate all the comments. How's it going? Sorry, the content right now is a bit... Hey, that's fantastic. I'm glad that there are more people doing it as well. Can I ask which version of the game you're on? Are you on retail? Are you on season of discovery? And what's your comp like? How many boxes you running? Yeah, I'm doing an SGC farm right now, so it's kind of, you know, kind of not exactly very entertaining. But, yeah. Season of Discovery. Nice, nice, nice. So you got a very linear, cool, like gear progression. Alright, alright. Well, level 23 is good. Gaming is gaming. Progress is progress. Every level matters. Did you do some instances yet? Oh, 35. So you're about to hit on the ERA team, you're about to hit the threshold of 40 where you get, you know, the big upgrades and mount. Oh, let's increase the runs. What's your comp like? How many are you running? Not computer, yeah? Composition. Team composition. Hey, Jay! It's so funny. I was literally talking about you yesterday, Jay. I was like, where are you? I miss you already. Yep. That's good thinking. Like I always say, you'd rather be smart than right in this case. Good thinking, Crable. Jay, buddy, you were missed. Warrior, Shaman, Mage, Log, and Hunter. Nice. Well, it is possible. Go ahead and check out my UBRS clears. I would recommend that if you do go 10 man, get some mages in there. Nice. Got any loot, Jay? As in more mages, yeah? And like if you go 10 man, get a druid in there as well. At least one. Get those buffs going. Hunters are really good for 10 man because of the passive ability to just deal damage. Yeah, we recently, not too long ago, did our first UBRS clear. So it was cool. Now I'm sort of poking at ZG. Although I took sort of a route that was kind of weird because I changed my layout, and the new layout has room for one more character. So the hunter is going to be character number 11. And that's why right now I'm doing what I'm doing and not doing ZG. But yeah, definitely gonna get into raiding as soon as the hunter is up. Also want to do some Onyxia tries. Hey, 2.5, 2 pieces. Whoa, that is amazing. That's a heck of a way to come back home. Very nice welcome home gift from the game's RNGbus, if you will. Congratulations, buddy. Well deserved. Amazing. That is really fantastic to hear. I would have expected Thunderclap to do a bit more threat, but I guess it's because, you know, we swap from protection to battle stance, I think it is, for Thunderclap, so your threat is less just by doing that, so that's, yeah, probably what's up there. Oh, man. Come on, that's the most important one. Totem. Gotta get used to my new monitors. Come on, buddy. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I really want this drop right now. Yeah, I got you. That's actually one of the goals as well of this channel. So we have a few goals that we have from the beginning already. And one of them was indeed full tier 0 and then upgrading the full tier 0 to tier, you know, to dungeon tier 2. That was also one of the, that still is actually somewhere in the back of my mind. I just keep finding ways to not go farm stuff because contrary to popular belief, which is the past few videos, I don't like farming stuff that much. Like, a repetitive grind is a bit boring for me. I like to challenge and go further. So it's kind of, you know, you wouldn't believe it viewing the last couple of videos, but I'm really focused on getting something. All right, increased my runs, run count, and oh, inventory is full again. Okay, that's slightly annoying. That's another run down. 77 runs. 111 total lifetime runs. Yeah, that's the problem. So if you look at my history, you'll see that my originally I had two separate teams which I combined into one team. So I had the main team, which was just warrior, priest, warlock, mage, and shaman. And I leveled the second team. It was very, very, very fun. It was the stealth team. So the stealth team was basically a druid tank, a druid healer, and 3 rogues. And the goal of that team was just to stealth to every boss. With the, when the API still had the follow me, so you could use add-ons to use follow me, I had attack strobing enabled, and that kind of helped. But as soon as they were gone, that's why I had another detour in my very long experience. I replaced the 3 rogues with 3 mages, so I had to level them. And honestly, I've not regretted it. 3 mages are spectacular to have. Also for the CC, and mage CC is the most reliable CC that there is, because you can also do it in combat, unlike other CCs. So I've not regretted it, and that's kind of why the UBRS clear was so long. But if you look at when I started doing UBRS, actually my first the beast kill was still with the rogues there. It is a nightmare to control melees. That is why the only melee that I have is the warrior, is the tank actually. When with the 10 man, I actually have 2 melees. The druid tank is still a melee technically, but I don't do too much with him. Yeah, melees are a thing. There is a way that you can still do this with the melees, and that is basically have your each one of your skills, like with the rogues for example, just spam hemorrhage, but instead of just spamming hemorrhage, also spam start attack with it. So what happens is, like, you do hemorrhage, start attack, and then they run to the target a little bit. It is janky, but it can work. It's just, honestly, mages. Like, it's, yeah. I still have the 1 rogue, and whenever there's a boss that, like, will have really, really good rogue gear, possibility of rogue gear, I will put in the rogue instead of one of the mages, just to be able to get you know, the gear and progression on the rogue as well, because I am definitely like that. I do not like to have multiple characters of the same class, but mages are just so reliable, and alternatively hunters as well. So the reason why hunters are so good is you pump Beastmaster, you pump your pet as much as you can, and you just have the hunter auto attacking, just auto attacking. They still pump out enough damage, and it makes your rotation very, very simple. And it's all about the rotation here. Like, it is all about the rotation here, and anything above 10 characters, you basically just have dead characters standing there, because by the time you reach with your mouse, you reach them with your mouse, the other ones are already not casting for a while. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, there's a limit to what we can do. Now, technically, you could have said, like, you could go, you know, one mage is fire, one mage is frost, one mage is arcane, another priest that is shadow priest, a priest that is holy priest. Like, you could do that. That's a bit of a change, and then the gearing is also, you know, not always exactly the same. So that kind of is a little workaround. It's not like, you know, it's sort of trying to cheat yourself of that feeling. Let's just put it this way. Yeah, Hunter is definitely the highest AFK DPS. That's why Hunters are so good. The only reason why I would still consider a mage is for the CC. Like, the CC is really powerful on mages. And it really helps out a lot that you have a CC that you can cast in combat. It changes the world, really. Especially in UBRS, where they're pretty much all humanoid. So you can just CC the whole... The last pulls before the boss, the trash pulls, they are bad. They are really, really bad. So CCing everything and just dealing with one mob at a time is amazing. Hard learned. Correct. Mage CC is just a lot more reliable, and the fact that you can re-CC during combat is amazing. So, for example, you could get traps to be pretty reliable, but it's only in the pool in the beginning. Yep, for sure. Check it out. This one is my least favorite boss of all the bosses that can spawn here. Between the paralyzing poisons and the web explosions and the resists, he's really annoying. Alright, another kill, and for some reason he's the one that I get the most also, of course. Okay, we need to disenchant again. I think it would be good if we actually traded these things off of us. Clear some more storage space. There we go. Sorry, I keep interrupting. Alright, let's increase the runs. 78 runs. Yeah. So, okay, so for healing, the warrior, the tank heals are macros. Tank heals are macro. 3 is small heal on the warrior. 4 is heal on the warrior. 5 is greater heal on the warrior. Q, E, and F are renew. Okay? The main tank, I don't want to think about it. I want to just press a button and get it. For the other ones, it's click. Now in a raid, I have them really big. You will see it. You can't actually play the priest if you're in a raid group. Let's just put it this way. You cannot see his screen. And that's because with click I need to be able to just press it. And another thing that I use quite frequently, just because I'm lazy and it depends on the situation, is just Prayer of Healing. Prayer of Healing is amazing. It really helps out a lot. So don't be scared when you see like the priest basically cannot see anything. You just have gigantic bars to be able to click them properly. And for curse, I use decursive. You can see that here with all of them. This is the decursive bar. Correct, yeah. And then, you know, in a proper group, if everybody's playing his own character, you can take more risks. What I like to do, and I say that repeatedly overall, try to make your rotation as simple and as, pardon my French, dumb as possible. I know that you could pull more mobs, you could deal more damage, you could do the things faster, you could, and could, and could, and could, and could. But in the end, what you want to do, as much as you can, is have the tank tanking and the rest attacking the same target. Don't go wild with it. Don't go, you know, don't try to optimize it too much. I mean, you can, of course, and if you find your own way to do it, that's amazing. But it really helps out a lot if you can literally focus on just healing the tank. And for the most part, I kind of managed to do that. Kind of. Obviously, the game also targets, you know, your other mobs and things like that. It's not a static game. But for the most part, you can get away with it. And that's why my rotations are also extremely simple. That's why I like Frost so much, because you literally, Frost mages, you literally just press a button and forget about it. Frostbolt, that's it. That's all they do. The Warlock really helps out a lot with Curse of Elements. So Curse of Elements is just extra damage, and then he just Shadow Bolts. Now the only thing with Warlock, so with Warlock before that, I have experimented a lot with like getting Corruption in and life tapping and spirit tapping and all that kind of things. So spirit tap I still have in there, but it still causes issues in long fights, so you got to pay attention to that as well. So the Warlock does have a macro, which is Shadow Bolt and life tap, but it could cause issues, so also have just Shadow Bolt on a different button, because sometimes you get to a fight where you just at that moment you don't have enough health, for example, for the life tap, and then your Warlock is out for the rest of the fight. Really, it's annoying. So make sure you have that as well. But yeah, basically, as much as I hate to say it, mages are, you know, OP. That there's a reason why 40 mages cleared the Molten Core, right? Well, I mean, you can still do every class to 60. It's a good dream to have, and it's really fun to do. But from 60 onwards, like the progression in the raids, when we still had, you know, when broadcasting was still a thing, yeah, of course, for sure. But now, it's problematic. It's really problematic. Focus on first getting, you know, getting your stuff, getting your gear, getting your team up, getting everything going. And once you get that, you could, you know, start replacing characters to see how it goes. But again, I mean, everybody finds their own way, and it all depends on what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Yeah, correct. That's roughly what I have right now. So it is a spellcasting sequence. I will show it later on because I don't remember exactly how much it is. And I can still work on, you know, when it resets and when it does stuff. And then you can, like I said, you can really optimize it more. And I am in no way too optimized with these things, but just try to simplify things for your own sake. Try to simplify things for your own sake. That's all I'm saying. You can make it as complex as you want. There's also GNOME sequence editor for macros, and you know, you can make it really complex, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you take 1 extra minute to kill a boss in a dungeon and you're not 100% optimized, but all you have to do is like mouse up and down pressing a single button, and you just get the kills anyways. So I think that's kind of what I'm going for. And once you get the hang of it, you know, once you get the muscle memory down, you start adding more things to the mix. You start adding more skills to the mix. You start throwing more elements in, differentiating the classes. Oh boy, again him. He's the one I've seen the most, really. Very, very annoying. The more you have to do, the more your mind is actually racing in the background yeah, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, now I can press this, the rotation is that. Because every class has its own rotation and every class has its own things. You end up overthinking things and losing simple fights for it. So keep it simple. It's a very important software engineering term. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate things. All right, 79 runs. Whew. Oh yeah, let's. We got the warlock. So you see, I've played with Shadow Bolt timed. So you got a cast sequence reset of 10, and then Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, life tap, and then you have Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, Shadow Bolt, life tap with a Shadow Bolt that is alone, without the cast sequence, and the reset is the target. Then you have Corruption with Shadow Bolt, which is basically a cast sequence reset of 15. So it does Corruption, and after 15 seconds it does Corruption again, and stuff like that. I've really tried a lot of things. These are the 3 that actually stayed. As you can see, they are also super simple, but the one I end up using is only Shadow Bolt and Life Tap. You know, getting the Corruption in there would have been nice. It would have been extra damage, but in the long run, And what do you use the Corruption on? On ads? Okay, and if the ads die really quick, what happens to your reset? What happens to the following ad? And what happens to your mana? Right, because Corruption does cost mana, and you keep casting Corruption on ads that die within 2 seconds with the team. So, you know, you have to think you're playing multiple characters at the same time. Keep it simple. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I can post them later on. I can get a Git repo with all the macros. That's for sure. I'll give all my macros actually. Warrior, Hunter, everything that I have. I'm always open for more suggestions, by the way. And improvements, always welcome. You can also always find them in the Discord. I think I posted everything in the Discord. If I did not, then I definitely will. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to delete some stuff from here. Multiple warlocks can work too, by the way, but they just don't have the CC. Nah, in a 10-man, mages are just the most consistent, reliable CC that you have, while still dealing great damage, and gearing them is pretty simple in the beginning. Like, you can literally gear them from just crafting and elemental mage staff, and you're good to go. Like, honestly. So that's also something to factor in. Mana management is easy on them as well because they keep regenerating mana and they have evocation. Yeah, mages are just really good in a team setting. In this team setting. Again, hunters can and do work as well because they're AFK. And what I mean by AFK is you press a button to send the pet in and auto attack, and you're dealing damage and you don't have to think about them anymore. I have mouse over activation. I don't use Murias. I use WoW Open Box for both the mouse over hover activation and the layout, the screen layout. just keep that in mind, that WoW Open Box, if you do get WoW Open Box, you get 2 exe files with the download. One of them has round robin built in. Delete that. Do not use round robin. No round robin. But the reason why I like that one so much is because it also, when you're not hovering over WoW windows, it turns off the hover over activation. So that really helps a lot, like, because otherwise, you know, you keep popping your screens, your other views, and it's kind of annoying. Hello. Ooh, that's bad. How did I drop threat? What just happened? We're dead. We might be dead. Okay, let's slow down here. Jeez, that was bad. Okay, we're not dead, but that was really bad. I don't know what just happened there. It is not legal. It is not legal. Again, one action, one reaction, one tune. No swapping, no splitting, no nothing. I use it literally for the without the round robin. I love the layout and the mouse hover activation, which is a Windows feature, so that's fine. That was a bit dicey there. And in game I use EMA. EMA is just fantastic, you know, the usual. Ah, okay. Well, we didn't see him again. Also, keep in mind, use WoW Open Box and not Open Box Multiboxing. Two different things. Open Box Multiboxing, obviously illegal. Obviously. Yeah, I don't know if I need to actually make it. That's okay. Alright, that's the end of the runs. Hey, for sure. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for talking as well and chatting and stuff. I really appreciate that a lot. It always makes things a lot more fun, especially in these dire times. This farm is gonna get the better of me. WoW Open Box. Hang on. WoW Open Box. Oh, come on. Whoop. There we go. There we go. WoW Open Box. Not Open Multiboxing. WoW Open Box. WOB. Without round robin. Yeah. Then you're fine. Okay, we're up to 80 runs, 8 Gorosh kills, total lifetime 114. Insanity levels are going high. I'm pretty sure that I will stop at 100 if I don't get it before. At the very least, level the hunter a little bit more, and then maybe go again. Because right now, I'm going insane. Cheers, bud. Appreciate you a lot. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks for chatting. Alright, it's actually not a bad time to stop. It is 20 minutes to midnight. So that's good. We unfortunately, again, did not get it, so it's another day. Another unsuccessful farming run. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please leave a like and subscribe. Remember, this is not all I do all the time. There's more coming as soon as we get it. Remember, all my videos are in the live tab in YouTube. I do not edit a lot of videos. And yeah, do the YouTube stuff, you know. Thank you so much. Have an amazing night, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, all.